What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Back with another new car that they've added into the game for this week. I haven't actually claimed it yet, so let's do it now. Yes! I fucking love this thing. It's the E55 AMG. Oh my god. If I was Doug DeMuro right now, I'd be rock solid. Absolutely rock hard. Is it an AMG or is it in the older one? Yeah, it's here. E55 AMG, 469 horsepower, 700 newton meters of torque, weighs 2 tons, and it is an estate. It's a wagon. I'm actually so happy that this thing is in the game. You have no idea. I love estates, wagons, whatever you want to call them. It is so sick. So sick. I remember back in the day, I used to not really like the E-Class with the circular headlights and all that. It just looked a bit weird. Nowadays, I miss this design. I miss this design so much. It's so like classy. I don't know. It's like the E60, right? From BMW when it came out. It's still like modern-ish enough, where it's not like super squarey and very old school. It's so like obviously 2000s car design. But yeah, I love this thing now. It is so sick. I'm gonna turn this thing into a drift car. I have to. A supercharger wide as well. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to bring this thing into Forza Vista and have a little look around and see what this thing's like. Oh, it's something that had. Okay. Is this? Yeah, it is. It's the one that looks like it has the floating dials. The floating speedometer dial. It looks so good. I don't really know if I like the sound of it though. I feel like it's a very recycled sound. But overall it looks sick. Oh my god, I can't wait to actually do stuff to this thing. Yeah, so brand new car, of course. You get it for completing 20 points. That's it. It's very, very easy to do. I mean, you just do whatever ones you want, and you get yourself your 20 points for this week. So that's pretty much how you get it, if you wanted to know that. Let's go to Forza Vista. Let's have a quick little look around this thing. Yes, you can even put the... I remember this with the old works, where you can put the hood up or the bonnet up in like service mode, and you make it you make it go. It's like 90 degrees. That is so sick. Old school AMG. The plaque is actually there. Wait, that's sick. Does it actually say anything? Can I zoom into it? No, that is... I can't. I can't zoom into it. I was gonna say, can we zoom into the plaque so we can actually see who made this thing? Who put it together? Okay. Massive space in the boot. It actually has AMG at the top of the exhaust. You can actually see that. I'll probably have to go to the like outside and actually have a quick little look around. See what it's like. Visually at the back, a lot better than the Bentley. Apparently the Bentley that we were taking a look at had an option for the rear end where it was for like an animal pack, if that makes sense, where it makes the back seats animal friendly. Very weird. Very, very weird. Let's just put it that way, but that's what people were telling me. You have the rear blinds as well, which are there. Leather, metal door handles, obviously the wood because it's old school Mercedes, where you just have wooden trim on the interior and makes it more classy. Looks good. Handbrake pedal as well down there. For people that don't know, you have the little pedal for your foot brake, I guess. Foot handbrake, foot emergency brake. That's very cool. Adjustable damper button is there as well. This looks really, really good inside. There's a lot of buttons and a lot of everything. Like this is one car that I don't think they could have done with messing up the buttons on, because of the amount of them that are in a lot of these cars. Edge of stop start is on the gear lever. That's very cool as well. The modes for the seats and stuff like that, the memory seats. That's very cool. All the buttons and everything are all pretty much set up nicely. I feel like someone's gonna definitely find some sort of flaw with the interior of this thing. Like the shadows here for like on the dash just looks a little bit weird, a little bit square. I don't know what's going on over there, or the texture, I guess. I don't know if that's just because of anti-aliasing or whatever, but yeah, sometimes that happens with a bunch of different cars depending on what you have on. in terms of quality settings. But it looks good. It looks really, really good. I think visually, especially from the outside, it looks great. There's a lot of parts on this thing where it requires quite a lot of detail. Plus ray tracing on as well. You can see the reflection from all the chrome bits and everything. Carbon ceramics on this is standard. That's very cool. Look at the size of the brakes in the back. Oh my god. That is jokes. There you go. You can even see the AMG badging on the exhaust as well. This looks so good. It looks really, really good. As much as I want to change these wheels, I kind of want to keep them. But at the same time, I want to probably do a couple things to this thing. Yeah. So visually, we can't really change much on this thing. We can turn it into something much uglier. As for track width, I want to change the track width to go as wide as possible for the front and the rear. We are going to give this thing some bigger wheels as well. See, I was thinking something for wheels. I don't really know what exactly to slap onto this thing. I mean, I think we can go slightly bigger for the wheels. Something with quite a decent amount of center offset is probably what I want to go with. We can even go with Brabus wheels. We can put actual Brabus wheels on this thing. Those are multi-piece. I think these specialized ones, I think there's more. Is there? Yeah, we have these ones here. And then we have these ones here. These actually suit this one, though. I don't know why. These, like, I think they're monoblock wheels, right? These ones here actually suit this work just because of the generation of Mercedes that we have. I don't know why. I just really like these wheels for this car. I don't know if they're the best wheels that we could possibly put on this thing. They're not the best looking wheels in the world, but I think these monoblock. Yeah, they're even called monoblock. But these monoblock wheels actually look kind of decent, and I feel like they're period correct as well. Oh, they look so weird, absolutely massive as well, and I'm fully chromed out. They kind of look a little bit more diamond cut than anything. Okay, I kind of want to keep them like this, and I want to see what it's like. 245s in the front, we can go 285s, let's put 260s or 265s in the front, and maybe 285s in the rear. I'm not going to engine swap this thing, but we'll have a look and see what's available. We have 5.2 V10, which is from Audi. We have this racing V8, and then... Is this like the Aston V12, isn't it? I remember wrong in saying that. Or is this the Pagani V12? I can't remember. I can't remember which engine that's from. Someone's going to tell me in the comments anyway. As standard, it's front engine rear wheel drive, so we're going to keep it like that. As for everything else, I'm going to be buying race spec everything just so we can slide this thing about. We have an off-road diff? There's no off-road diff. It's fine. Off-road diff just locks everything fully. It's weird because, oh, maybe they're not carbon ceramics. I thought they would be carbon ceramics brakes. The size of the brakes now, if we go to these, look at the rear. I actually don't like that because it fills it out way too much and it just doesn't look good. So I'm just going to buy these aftermarket ones here. Drift suspension probably available. Oh, looks good. It looks good lowered. That looks really, really good. I feel like the silver looks really, really nice on this thing, but at the same time, I kind of want to change it to something else. Alright, I'm going to squeeze out as much power as possible out of this engine and see what we have available. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that. Obviously, supercharger 1. I'm surprised we can't, like, turbo swap this thing. That's a bit weird, right? That we don't have that availability. That is a little bit weird. What are we looking at for stats? 800 horsepower, pretty much. 1,500 kilos. This is going to be absolutely mental to rip down the mountain. Okay. Right. I want to have a look at it visually, what we can change in terms of paints and that. Let's have a look here. Surely there's a few other paints. Yep. Okay. The bright wheels I really like, but I think we need a darker color. Oh my god, I remember this green. It's so sick. This looks like a normal E-Class now. It looks like a normal E-Class. If we go into like a color like this or this, that maroon looks really, really good. And then same with the green. I think the green is just so old school Mercedes, but I really like it in this color. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Brabus wheels actually suit this thing. Like a lot suited. Like I said, with silver, it just looks a bit weird. I do like the silver, but I don't think I want to have those wheels with silver. So I think darker wheels, or a darker color on the rest of the car with the brushed wheels and the chrome trim everywhere. Well, it looks good like this, I think. I feel like people are gonna probably judge me with my set of wheel choices, but I don't really care. It is my option. What about for paints? For the wheels, I don't really know what sort of calipers. I think they're orange, right? I think AMG usually has orange brake calipers. Am I wrong in saying that? I feel like someone's definitely gonna correct me, but I think it looks good with the orange ones. Or I think the orange ones are probably the standard ones. I don't know if I want them though to be orange. Should I just leave them in silver? I'm just gonna leave them in silver. I'm also gonna leave this like a fish tank, so I'm not gonna put any tints on it. I'm gonna leave it alone with whatever's on it. Okay. This is pretty much our build. I mean, we can't really do much visually to this thing anyway. So, I mean, the most we can do is pretty much wheels and then the disgusting body kit options that I'm not going to be adding onto this thing. What's it look like outside now? Oh, it looks good. It looks really good. I'm not going to lie. I didn't change tires, actually. That's the one thing I forgot to change. I need to slap on some tires on this thing. I wonder if we can get this thing to be even lower. Should we try it anyway, just for a laugh? And then I'll go and, like, I'll drift this thing. Yeah, I'll do that. Here, I'll put these tires on it anyway. Alright, give me 1 sec. Alright, I just want to bring it onto one of my maps. I want to see if it goes any lower. Okay, it does go a little bit lower. Just a tiny bit. But I just want to see what it looks like when it's just absolutely slammed. Okay. Oh my god, that fitment on the rear is crazy. That fitment on the rear is crazy. Look at it. It is a bit... I think, yeah, it is clipping a little bit. It's because I don't have any camera on the rear. That's why I think if I increase the camera slightly, it's going to be much better. It should look a little bit more like this. But that is actually sick. It's really, really low. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and actually drift this thing because I feel like that's the reason why I built this thing like this. The sound is so weird coming from this thing. Alright, let's actually drift this in free roam. So I'm gonna bring it up on top of the mountain and actually try to slide it down. We are also in the winter season, so it's gonna be a little bit slippery and a little bit snowy at the top, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference to me. Yeah, I just want to kind of enjoy this thing. We'll see what it's like. I do have a tune slapped onto this thing as well, so there's a lot of steering angle. I like that. That's very good. Let me put on drift HUD as well, because I feel like people were gonna tell me to slap it on sometimes when I don't drift with it. Still have no idea if my transmission settings are good, as in like the gear ratios and all that, so we'll figure it out. But for right now, they seem alright. Oh my god, this is like one of the easiest cars I've ever drifted. Oh my god, this is like one of the easiest cars ever to slide. If you want super smooth sliding, try this out. Oh my god, I'm almost like all-wheel drifting this thing. It's got so much torque as well, so I don't really have to worry about any of that. Oh my god, okay. So it's like third and fourth are the gears to keep this thing in. I need to go a little bit faster. I'm going a bit too slow for some of the corners. This is generally one of the smoothest cars I've ever built to drift with. What in the world? It's so intuitive as well to slide. Like, I know exactly how much power and everything I need to put down. It's just so easy. Like, straight up. Instantly. It's not even like there's like a little learning curve, like figuring out like how fast I can go around corners and all that, or how snappy this thing is. I also did make it so that's snappy. This is just the way I built this thing. It's how I usually build my cars. I don't really want them to be like super snappy. It depends on what I build it for. Like if I build it to obviously be a little bit more competitive and I want this thing to transition quickly, then obviously I'll do that. But usually when I build these cars like this for videos, especially when I don't build them for like you know, competitive, you know, point drifting or anything like that. I tried to have them so they're as smooth as possible to slide with. Just because I love drifting like this. So this is like enjoyable to me. It is genuinely one of the smoothest cars I've ever built to slide with. I adore this thing. Holy shit, it's so good. I know people are going to ask me about the shake run for this thing, so I put it up in the video. I probably did, as soon as I finished the build itself, so if you missed it, go back, the shake run should be there. Go back to when you saw it up on your screen. Is that when I finished the build, or is it like just as I started slotting? Which I think is probably as I started slotting, I'll probably put it there. This is so good to drift, man. I really don't like the sound of it though. I feel like it ruins it. This is supposed to be a big burbly V8. It's just... the sound is just not good. I might genuinely just change back to stock exhaust. I don't know, you guys can do whatever you want with it. I just want to see how much power I can squeeze out of it. With the standard engine, obviously, without engine swapping it. I feel like engine swapping all these cars just makes them really boring. I don't want to build this thing. I don't want to max something out, you know. I just feel like it'll be a little bit crap if I max every single car out. So I do like finding the potential of the car with the standard engine, and then just building that thing up to however much power it decides to put out. And kind of work from there. God, this thing's so lovely. It's so good to slide. Have I actually gone off the track yet? Or off the road? I don't think I have. I don't even know if I've hit anything yet. I mean, the video I feel like shows how good this thing is without me even like saying anything. How much angle can I actually hold with this thing? I kind of want to try and get it to spin out now. And just see what I can save pretty much with it. My god. My god. I'll do after we finish the run. I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna keep increasing my angle more and more, and then try to see when I can spin out, or when this thing spins out. Absolutely fantastic car. Honestly, what an amazing car. What an amazing car. All right, let's bring it over to the roundabout. I want to see when this thing spins out with the setup that I have on it now. See what the end of its steering angle is. So we're still fine. We're fine. Increase it a little bit more. More. Oh my god. More. That is stupid. Holy fucking shit. What is this? There he goes. I did not expect that whatsoever. When I was drifting down the mountain pass, I didn't expect it to have... Look at the angle of it. More. Keep increasing it. There he goes. That's crazy. That is crazy. I love this thing. This is easily now one of my favorite drift cars in this game. What in the world? Or just one of my favorite cars in this game. What a fantastic car. What the hell? That angle is insane on it though. Holy. Alright, well, as I'm standing around this roundabout, I'm going to outro this video. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Get this thing for yourselves. Genuinely a really, really cool car. Not in terms of just looks and everything, but it's actually quite a fun car to drive if you're just a person like me that likes to cruise around with some weird, quirky cars like this. This is definitely one of them that you want. 100%. 100%. I love that they added the estate as well over the saloon version of this car. I love it. Alright, well, like I said, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, or night, or whenever it is that you're watching this video. Goodbye, everyone.